It's already the end of the year. When the holidays kick off, one thing that I really enjoyed to do ever since I was a child was the Christmas cookies. So I decided to use a Christmas cookie theme and do ginger cookies with royal icing on them for my December theme. If you're not good at drawing, this is the perfect theme because I actually used cookie cutters to outline all of the shapes, and then I just filled them in and colored them per usual. I like how it was a different way to repurpose the cookie cutters that I still get a lot of use out of, but only use once a year, so I was able to put them on something I could enjoy for an entire month, when usually Christmas cookies are like the week leading up to Christmas. The color theme here was super simple. I wanted to keep it really neat and clean looking since there's a lot of hectic stuff going around the holidays, so keeping the bullet journal nice and aesthetically pleasing and calming was pretty important this month. So I went with just the brown color with the Crayola Supertip for the cookie color, and then I used red to accent for letters and dots on the calendar and things like that, just to bring a little bit more color without having it be super overwhelming, since the cookies did lead a lot of design to the page. This design actually reminds me a little bit of that opening scene in Edward Scissorhands, even though there's sugar cookies and not ginger cookies. But when all the cookies are being iced and the machines are making them and they're just rolling across the screen with the opening credits. So I liked how this kind of was a little bit of a nod to it, since we watch that movie around Christmas usually. On the left, I have a calendar with really small boxes just to jot down very simple things. And then on the right page, I have more lines to detail out events going on, since sometimes events get super crammed in to those last weekends of December. This is just a way to keep everything organized without that calendar getting super jumbled and hard to read. My habit tracker is the same as always, with just a grid with the days going down the left side, and across is going to be the habits that I'll fill in after I finish the video. To the right of that is a simple gratitude tracker where I'll draw a mini version of all those cookie cutters and then just write next to it what I'm grateful for that day. This next spread is holiday specific. It is a gift and decoration tracker, since there's a lot of stuff to put out and wrap and give people and organize. So I wanted it all in one place so that I could make sure that I organized everyone's presents and was sure to mail the ones that I needed to mail and pack the ones that I needed to pack when going to visit my family. To the right of that is a new implement of mine that is a cleaning checklist. And I kind of tried one out a little bit at the end of last month, but it's just a way to keep the days that I need to organize and clean specific things together so that it's easier to kind of follow along and see what I need to do. This is just a way that I'm trying to make sure that the cleaning of the house, when I have guests over and mom over, that it doesn't get overwhelming and I stay on top of all the things that I need to do. Because if you break it up, it's not as bad. Last up is the weekly spread. I just kept with the ginger cookie theme, keeping it nice and simple, and there's tons of planning space next to the cookies, and if I want to, I can put events or important things inside the cookies for each day to make sure that I notice them when I'm looking over to see what I need to do for the day. Adding back that red color above the space for each day, I just used the cursive name of the day, and then I used that red marker to just score through it, just to put a little bit of splash of red to tie it in with the rest of the spreads for the month, and then just get a little bit of splash of color to help differentiate where the days were. And here's the final flip through.